Hello, welcome to my version of Good Morning Malaysia, my daily lockdown chronicles that's not happening during lockdown anymore. Hey guys, I'm recording this in Kuala Lumpur once again. I'm back in KL, that would be Cuba. I seem to have daily guests in my videos every morning nowadays. We'll see how long that lasts. See you morning, Cuba. Anyway, yesterday was an interesting day back, full day back at work. I was very busy trying to sort things out, and I'm sure with everybody else as well. It was a Monday, and I got most of my things done, which is yay. What I wanted to share with you guys is at the end of yesterday, I was producing this show, this Facebook Live show where we have it every fortnight, and we have 3 coaches that talk about various subjects that they can coach on or help the audience while they're listening. And we also sometimes have a guest once a month. And this time around, we had a pretty interesting guest, a real life Wonder Woman, if you ask me. Never heard of her before, but I'm glad now I have, and that we're friends. And she's awesome. Her name's Lisa Redz, Redz. She's from Malaysia. She's a mother, she's a wife, but most importantly, she's also a successful businesswoman. She holds a high level job. She's a personal trainer, which she took up on her spare time during the pandemic. And I love how she applies things that she learns at work to her family. She's got 5 kids and a husband. That's a lot. And at the same time, how she applies what happens with the kids back at work. And she's not at all whiny. You're allowed to do whatever you need to do, okay? You can whine. I whine all the time in these videos. But for somebody with so much on her plate and just doing so much, she didn't project any negativity. I don't know how she did it, because I can't. I try to be positive, but you've seen my videos, every now and then there's a lull and stuff like that. But hers was she was just like bam, 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 bam. It was just coming out with so many gems, and it was the real life implementation of what you learn in all these personal growth and personal development courses and stuff like that she literally applies them to her life and back at work, whatever she learns. And that's amazing. I found her really amazing, that was somebody, a Malaysian woman who should be an icon, who should be better heard of, that's walking the talk. She's walking the talk in stilettos. I do not like stilettos. I cannot walk in stiletto. I can, but I get it. They make you feel sexy, but in the long run, they also kill me, physically, mentally, emotionally. But anyway, there was 2 things that Lisa said in yesterday's interview. And if you guys want to watch it in full, go to this Facebook group called Leading a Winning Team and ask to join it. And it's for free and no holds barred. There's just a lot of good stuff in there. You'll be able to watch the replay of Lisa's interview. There's 2 things that she said that resonated with me. The first thing is, 2 things will change, will make a difference in your life. The people you meet and the books you read. I'm sure there's a third one, the places you go. But let's get real, we're in a pandemic, we can't travel. So I'll add on to the third one, the places you go. And it's amazing, yeah. It does. Everything I read adds on to my life, either positively or sometimes negatively, but most of the time I wouldn't call it a negative angle. I would call it a different perspective, right? And the people I meet, same thing. They can affect you negatively, and I have personally felt certain people are assholes. Let's just call it as it is. But if I were to take a different stand and how I look at things from how I look at books and how they affect me, I should do the same with people. I could do the same with people. It's just my human nature to like, motherfucker, why did that person have to do that to me? Some people call that the victim mentality. I don't want to, because as a former doormat, I just take shit in. So I would say this is a step in the right direction, where I stand up for myself and sort of see things as they are and not give them excuses. If somebody doesn't work for me, I stay away, or I make a decision on how to manage them in my life and my time, my space, right, in my ecosystem. So yeah, so those two things, and of course the places that I go will affect me. The things that I see in these places, poverty, simplicity, or lavishness, there's always I don't know which one is good or bad actually, but they will always leave a mark in your life. So that's the thing that she said. There are two things, but I'll add on the third thing. There are three things that will always change you: the books you read, the people you meet, and the places you go, which is amazing. I like that. She just spit that out in the middle of the interview, which is great. And she's a natural born salesperson, which is great. I love somebody like that. Of course, I can see things that if she's using a couple of angles here and there, but hey, that's what salespeople do, right? And she's just being true to herself. And she said something about sales. She said, if I try and they say no, I say okay, and then I go to the next person. Something like that. Oh no, I got that totally wrong. I'm gonna have to redo that one or do that for tomorrow. But she said something like, if people say no, if I don't try, I wouldn't know. And if they say no, then I said okay, and then I go to the next person, which is so simple, so simple. Yet we dwell on the no here when there's so many possible yeses on the right. So yeah, I just thought, wow, this woman's amazing. And I would say kudos to her. Those of you who are on LinkedIn, do join her. Connect with her. There's a lot to learn from her. She's pretty generous with her teachings and stuff, but she's also a busy person. So be kind, don't take advantage. I'm protective of the people that I have. What do I have? that I endorse, right? I'm protective of them because I don't want people to get burnt out just because they're good. And I feel that way too. Just because I give, people, sometimes people take advantage, and that's a no. That's a no from me these days. I used to say yes a lot, and that's liberating, but at the same time, you need to say yes in the right way. So anyway, those are the two things I've learned from Lisa yesterday, and I hope this somehow helps you in your life. Doesn't have to help you in business. It could help you at home or with your kids, or in your mindset and how you think and how you approach today even. So yeah, that's me, Viv, keeping it under 10 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, mask up, keep a distance, but stay connected.